What's going on, guys? GQ MGTOW back with another video. And in this video I like to discuss know your audience. And when I say know your audience, I'm not referring to YouTube. I'm referring to the type of women you choose to interact with. Now, there's a YouTuber that goes by the name of Ron Wills. He talks about this in one of his most recent uploads. Knowing the type of women that are receptive to your game, your personality, and who you are as a person. In my personal opinion, I feel that a lot of men chase women or go after women. I'm not going to say out of their league, but as far as the women that are not receptive to their logic, even though they don't understand logic. But they go after women that are... I truly don't want to say out of your league, because no woman is out of your league. But they don't go after the women that have been receptive to them in the past. If you talk to a lot of women, if you go out and you're a social guy like myself, you'll realize what type of female, what type of personality of the female that is more receptive to who you are and what you are capable of bringing to the table, and the ones that's going to be more receptive, once again, to you. Why do I say this? Why do I say this? Ideally, every man wants a 8, 9, or 10. Right? But if you actually look at the stress that comes with chasing after these 8, 9s, and 10s, right? Is it really worth it? Now, I'm one of those guys. I'm not going to say don't fuck bitches. I love fucking bitches. You know, I'm not, anyone in my subscribers or anyone watching this video, I'm not saying don't fuck bitches, go monk, do all that shit, you know. I'm not saying that at all, because as a heterosexual man, at least with me, there's something very rewarding to the psyche taming another woman, you know, gaming a woman, taming her, fucking her, all that good shit. That's just my opinion. Now, you have guys out there that would say, don't chase women, you know, ignore them, and blah, blah, blah. You know, that's cool. If you're that type of guy, that's totally fine with me. Me, personally, I'm not that type of guy. As a man, if you go back to the hunter and gatherer days, we are hunters. We believe in hunting resources. In this society, the main resource to hunt is cash money. Another resource to hunt that's not really necessary to me these days are unnecessary resources. And when I say unnecessary resources, I mean the flashy resources. Now, granted, by obtaining these flashy resources, of course, you're going to draw the attention of more women. Of course. But if you look at my my latest video that I uploaded, that all you need is game, well, which would you rather prefer to have? Would you rather have the resources, well, the flashy resources, or would you rather have verbal skills, verbal seduction? I've learned in my days that having verbal skills is much more beneficial to me than unnecessary material things. Now, I like to dress nice, hence I go by GQ MGTOW. I like to dress pretty upscale, very casual. You know, I get compliments all the time by women, and even men, you know. Hey, man, you got a hell of a style. Hell of a style. And I've learned that because of the way I communicate with people and the way I present myself, the way I walk. If you look at one of my older videos, one of my maybe first 3 uploads about walking with confidence, you would have women that would want to be in your presence, want to get to know you better just by the way you walk, by the way you talk, and having a sense of style as a man. I'm not gonna say a sense of fashion, a sense of style as a man. It would help you a lot. Now, when you're going about your day, when you're going to the mall or just walking down the street or walking through your job, people may mistake your confidence as arrogance. I had a female at my job tell me recently, you walk like you're stuck up. You walk like you're bougie. I said, well, what's wrong with a man having high confidence of himself? What's wrong with that? I know what I've been through. I know what I overcame. I know what I'm capable of doing. And I know my worth, most importantly. Now, if you're watching this video, I need you to understand something and really look into the mirror and ask yourself, what is your worth? A lot of men don't know their worth. Personal opinion. You shouldn't be chasing women until you know your worth. Why do I say that? If you don't know who you are as a man, what you bring to the table, and your capabilities, the last thing you need to be doing is worrying about women. Get your priorities in order first. Get your money up. Hit the gym. Clean up your diet. Clean your mindset out. Actually, the top 2 would be clean your mindset out first. Second would be a diet. The rest will follow. Years back, I was 5 years vegan, and it gave me a different sense of energy that people would just feel when I walked through the room. You know, a lot of females would say, man, something about your aura that just draws me to you. Now, a lot of men don't understand their personal aura. They go about their day, you know, moving around, the day-to-day grind, and they don't understand the aura that they put off to the universe. I've seen numerous men walk around with their head down, walk around like they're lost with no sense of direction, no sense of purpose. Now, I'm not saying that you should walk around with a cockiness about you. What I am saying is you should have a purpose, even if you're not even sharing to the world what your purpose is, and you're just keeping it to yourself. You should be able to move in a way that people just feel that you're going places in life. Because realistically, you are. Everyone's going somewhere in life, regardless if it's uphill or downhill. Now, the choice is on you if you want to go uphill or downhill. No one puts a gun to your head and say, you have to live and talk and move in a way that is just pleasing to other people. One thing I learned that as a man, you will lose yourself more trying to please other people, being a people pleaser. Now, I'm not saying that you need to speak your mind on every situation, every topic. What I am saying is, if someone asks you for your opinion, be honest and be blunt. You get more respect for being blunt than being fake. Really think about that. You would get more respect for being honest and being blunt, regardless if it ruffles the feathers of the person hearing or seeing your actions. You don't have to be harsh and abrasive to people's emotions and feelings, especially women. But you need to be able to stand for something. Okay? Now, going back to knowing your audience. If you are a guy like me, now I've been told numerous times, you're one hell of a ladies man. You know how to talk to them. You know how to tap into a woman's emotions. And realistically, that's the key. You make love to her mindset first and the body will follow. Okay? Let me say that again. You make love to her mindset and the body will follow. Now, as I was telling the older gentleman today, my job, I said, when it comes to communicating with the opposite sex, women, I learned that by not trying to make her laugh and ponder, by not trying to make her laugh and acquiesce to what she may want out of me and to her friendly approach that she would want from me, I like to speak to her emotions. A lot of guys want to make the chick laugh, which is cool at times. At times. But overall, though, you're initially speaking to the woman because you want sex. Am I correct? So if it's sex that you want from the woman, you need to give out that type of body language, that type of aura. You need to be able to speak in a way that she understands that you're not here to be overall friendly with her. Get friendly with her after you fuck her. Let me say that again. Get friendly with her after you fuck her. Don't put yourself in a friend zone in the beginning when deep down you want the pussy. Now, I'm not the type of guy to placate to a woman's games. Not at all. Not at all. I had women tell me before I seen the movie, you're like Christian Grey. Have you seen 50 Shades of Grey? I said, no, I have not. I've seen it now, yeah. But before I even seen the movie, a lot of females will say, you're like Christian Grey. You have this mysterious aura about you that draws me to you. Then when I tell them, you know, I like having a lot of sex with different women. And I also even say I'm a proud womanizer. How many guys say that? Oh shit, he just said he's a proud womanizer. Who gives a fuck? A lot of women are not going to say they're a proud hoe, even though they jump dick to dick. Right? At least I own what I like doing. At least I admit it from jump. And it's funny because when I admit it, it actually piques more of an interest out of the woman. Okay, what is it about this guy then? You know? This guy, he walks around like this, he talks like this, he moves like this, he dresses like that. He told me he's a proud womanizer. Now, there's another YouTuber who goes by the book of Alpharonomy, if I'm saying that correctly. Shout out to him. He talks a lot. One thing I love about this guy, he talks a lot about alpha energy. And actually, I discovered him New Year's Day of this year. New Year's Day of 2017. And I've been fucking with this guy since. You know, he speaks a lot about alpha energy. And one of his most recent uploads, he was talking about, you know, hell, if you like skinny women, fat women, short, tall, whatever your personal preference is, who gives a fuck? That's your audience, right? If those type of women that you're interested in are more receptive to you as a man and the way you present yourself, your energy, roll with that. Stick to what's working for you. If you choose to step outside the box for a different challenge, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. As a man, you should always embrace challenge. Hell, I try to watch how I use the word feel because that's more of a feminine emotion. But in my personal opinion, that a man should always, and I try to watch how I use the word always and never, but I feel that a man should always embrace challenge and change. Now, if you don't embrace challenge and change, you'll be left behind. Society shows us that with technology, right? So do what's working for you. If your goal is to fuck as many women as you can, and you know, shit, majority of short chicks give up the pussy that you talk to, stick with that. Majority of, let me say overweight, let me not say fat, because there's a difference between overweight and just like fat and obese, chubby. I don't want to fuck no fat bitch. Will I fuck a semi-chubby bitch that's fuckable? Yeah, I will. Definitely. You know, I had them all shapes and sizes. I only fucked 2 races of women, black and white. I haven't fucked any Hispanics or Asians, you know, which is a goal that I definitely want to accomplish. But I stick to what's receptive to me. And you should do the same because that is your audience. A lot of men don't understand their audience. A lot of men just want to go after any chick just because she got pussy, any chick. And you're going after these 8, 9s, and 10s, which is fine. Don't get me wrong, because they are a challenge. Do not get me wrong. It's always good to knock off a very attractive female, petite, feminine. Speaking about feminine, one thing I've learned that some of the most feminine women are not 8, 9s, and 10s. A lot of the women that's going to give you your best sexual experience are not 8, 9s, and 10s. Sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. A lot of times, they're 4s, they're 5s, they're 6s, soft 7s. But if your goal is to have wild, nasty sex, go ahead and go for it. You know? You don't have to be always chasing I'm not going to say the highest caliber of women, because it just looks. I judge a woman's caliber based on her mindset and how feminine and how receptive she is to me. And I stick to that core audience, regardless if she's short, tall, fat, skinny, whatever. If she's receptive to my energy, I pursue. So that's why I say know your audience, guys. Know your audience. Really, think back at all the chicks you were fucking or you're currently trying to pursue to fuck. And look at which ones are more receptive to me. Which ones I've accomplished more out of the different categories of females. And stick to that. Stick to that. You know, master that. Then start raising the bar a little bit. A lot of guys just feel, oh shit, I'm going to go for the 8, 9s, and 10s off rip. But they haven't developed themselves yet. They haven't developed their game yet. They haven't developed how to speak to women's emotions. Now, I'm not saying like bitchy emotions and shit. I'm talking about to her sexual emotions. We let that sink in. I'm not Mr. PUA or the gamesman of 2017. I'm just speaking on what worked for me. And I suggest you guys do the same. Once again, this is GQ Mentor. I appreciate you guys checking out my video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Please forgive me. I've been enjoying myself tonight. And until future videos, please stay tuned. Peace out, guys. Thank you.